Hi, I'm Matt Patterson with the Oklahoman. We're back with another edition of Zoo Tales. I'm joined by Rachel Robinson and Sabrina Hayes of the Oklahoma City Zoo. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Of course, thanks for having us.
You guys have a lot of stuff going on this spring, and one of them is a volunteer day, and you guys always need a lot of volunteers. Talk about some of the need for volunteers.
Yeah,
Rachel.
so we have recently revamped our volunteer program. We're always looking for new volunteers at the zoo. So we have a lot of special events that we need volunteer help. So one-day events from Haunt the Zoo, or even our spring break week, we need additional help to help provide the best experience for our guests. And also, we're looking for adult volunteers. So we need adult volunteers 18 and above that want to come to the zoo and help us from data entry to helping our horticulture team to helping become a husbandry aide. And we're also looking for education volunteers. So someone that's really passionate about our animals, or maybe you're not so passionate, but you want to talk to people. So we are looking for education volunteers that can talk about our animal collection, tell our animal story to our guests, and help them connect to our animals.
What's the time commitment?
So we are asking, we're pretty open and flexible, but we're asking that you can give us at least 50 hours a year to volunteer at the zoo if you want to be a full-time adult volunteer. But we have, again, those single volunteer opportunities where we need help with our Monarch Festival or Haunt the Zoo. We're looking for volunteers for those single-day events.
So really, that's if you average it out, it's about an hour a week,
right?
Over a year.
Yeah.
So it's not a huge time commitment.
It's not a huge time commitment, and it's impactful for our animals and for our visitors at the zoo.
You mentioned you're looking for adults. Who is a typical volunteer? Is it somebody that's retired that has some time to spare, or is it students, or
it's all of the above? So it's retirees that want to come and spend time at the zoo talking with guests, or it's college students that are thinking, hey, maybe I want to get into the animal field, so they'll come and volunteer at the zoo.
Do people generally, you have repeat volunteers? You see people come back?
Yeah, we do have repeat volunteers, and we have some volunteers that have been at the zoo for 20 years. They've shown that commitment to the zoo. So.
And do they have a chance to rotate jobs, or
it is up to the volunteer where their passion lies. If they want to become a husbandry aide, there's some things that you have to do before you want to volunteer. We do run a background check, a drug screening, and we have an open house this Saturday at 10 a.m. in the Rosser Education Building, and so anybody can come and learn more about being a volunteer at the zoo.
What's the open house consist of?
So we'll just chat about what are the different opportunities for education volunteers or adult volunteer, because we do have so many opportunities, from helping to, there you can see we have adult volunteers, education volunteers, and special event volunteers. So there's lots of different things you can do just depending on your passion. If you like to do maintenance or carpentry, we need help with that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, that is Saturday starting at 10 o'clock at the Rosser
yes.
Education.
And if you have any other questions, they can go to our zoo website and check that out for more, or they can email volunteers@okzoo.org.
And Sabrina, this is not your typical Tuesday outfit.
No.
You're dressed as Rey from Star Wars,
Yes,
if I'm correct.
That is correct.
Talk about the Star Wars. For people that don't know, Friday is May 4th, also known as Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Talk about what's going to be happening at the zoo that day.
Yeah, so we're super excited. We're going to have a Star Wars Animal Enrichment Day, which basically means that a lot of animal departments are going to be laying out enrichment items in several animal areas, including giraffes, red pandas, all kinds of stuff, elephants, and what that basically means is all these objects are enriching for the animal. So I have a little example here. This was made by our host stock team. Their little theme is First Order. That might be a little top secret, but this is made out of twigs, so this is environmental enrichment. So they'll really enjoy that. This is going to be laid out in the giraffe yard. So
that's Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
This is Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I don't really agree with that, of course, because I'm Rey, but yes, so.
Well, they're sort of allies, at least. I don't want to give anything. Surely people by now have seen
Spoiler
Last
alert.
Jedi.
Yeah, so yeah, part of that too is we really wanted to tie in an educational aspect. So we are working with the education department to host a Straw Wars enrichment or education station. So really we're going to talk about the negative impact single-use products like straws have on the environment. For example, 500,000 plastic straws are used each day, which contributes to 8 million tons of plastic going into our oceans. So we really just want to encourage people to use reusable straws, bottles, bags, anything they can do to really limit their impact on the environment.
And that, like you said, that plastic does add up. I mean, it's...
Yes.
What is that? Or that is a reusable
This
straw,
is a
correct?
reusable straw. So they have metal straws, which is what this is, bamboo straws, and glass straws. And they're available to purchase at Walmart and Target. They even come with little brushes to clean them. So we're going to be giving some of these away during the event, as well as some coloring sheets and some tattoos, do a little drawing, and we're going to ask kiddos to pledge to be a part of that change and really just make a difference in the environment.
And again, events pretty much all day, 10 to 2:30,
yes, it's
right?
from 10 to 2:30, yes, and the booth is going to be from 10 to 2. We also have a little birthday party planned at 1 p.m. for our Quaddy brothers. Quadamundi are really awesome animals, and basically their names are BB-8 and Lando. They were born last year on May the 4th, so they came from Zoo Boise just recently, so they're new to our animal family, and our caretakers here at the zoo were kind of inspired to name them after iconic Star Wars characters. So we have BB-8 and Lando, and yes, we're going to be celebrating their birthday as well. So.
And what is it? What are the animals again?
Quadamundi.
Quadamundi. What are those?
Quadamundi. What do you think?
How would you describe them?
They're
cat.
They're like cats.
Look
Okay.
like
Yeah.
and they their tails are kind of unique looking, like lemurs or raccoon
Okay.
kind of.
They have very interesting noses
They're
that
very
they kind of use to
unique
rut
looking.
through. But yes, they're kind of small. They're maybe about this big. They're really awesome animals, and we're super excited to have them in our animal collection.
You have to come to the zoo and find out.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. BB-8 and Lando are their names.
Yes.
Great names.
We're just going to leave that mystery to you. You guys need to figure out what a Quadamundi looks like.
That sounds good. Is the Star Wars theme? That's pretty much a natural for you guys, right? It's a fun thing that kids like, and
Yes.
it's of course timely with Star Wars
Yes,
Day.
it's a new way to appeal to new audiences, and like I said, we really want to make this an educational event too, as well as a fun event. So we're going to have Star Wars music playing in every area that's going to have the enrichment. Our elephant team is actually creating a massive Death Star. They're going to fill with popcorn, and the elephants are going to stomp on it during the presentation. There's going to be Star Wars music blaring. It's just going to be so much fun. So we're super excited.
Fun stuff, and that is again Friday from 10 a.m. to 2:30 at the Oklahoma City Zoo.
That is right.
And your event, the volunteer fair, is Saturday beginning at 10 a.m.
Yes.
at the Rosser
Right.
Education Building. All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming in today. We appreciate it.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you.